Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the video today, we are going to discuss about the most important components that Power BI has. So we are going to discuss about at least 7 most important components that Power BI has. So without wasting any more time, let's check it out together. The very first component that we'll talk about today will be Power BI Desktop. As the name suggests, it is something that we can have on our desktop. So Power BI Desktop is something that you can install on your local PC. You can download it from your app store and then you can install it. Power BI Desktop can also be used to connect multiple data sources together. Like you can connect SQL tables, you can also connect CSV file, you can also connect with the help of Excel sheets. If you want to publish your data in Power BI service, then with the help of Power BI Desktop, you can publish your data into Power BI service. So for example, you have created multiple reports and you want to publish it in your Power BI service. At that time, there is a publish button we have in Power BI Desktop which will help you to publish the same. If you want to download the Power BI Desktop on your PC, I have created the video for sale. The second component we'll discuss today will be Power BI Service. Power BI Service is a cloud-based service, or you can call it as SaaS, that is Software as a Service. In Power BI Service, you need to log in before you can use it. There are certain advanced features that Power BI Service has, but in a paid version, so you need to get a license for sale. In Power BI Service, you can combine multiple reports and create an interactive dashboards which can further help you in analyzing and taking some important decisions. In Power BI Service, you can also restrict the users, or you can also share your dashboards with the users you wanted to share. So the third component we'll see today is Power Map. Power Map is a map visualization tool which Power BI provides. With the help of Power BI maps, there is analysis of spatial data that could be done. With the help of Power BI maps, there are some customization that can be added to the data layers and the reports can be made more and more attractive. As the reports can be made more and more attractive, more and more users will find that dashboards and reports attractive. So map as a visualization is a very nice feature that we can use in Power BI. The fourth component we see today is a Power Pivot component. This component is the very popular component that is used in Excel. In Excel, when we talk about pivot, it is used for compressing the data at maximum level, and there are calculations and aggregations done very easily on this pivot data. So in the similar manner, this feature is something that we have in Power Query Editor. So when we are transforming the data, at that time, if we want to pivot some particular columns, we can do that and make our data more customizable. The fifth component that we are going to talk about today is a Power Query Editor. Power Query Editor is one of the most important components that Power BI provides us with. As a data analyst, there is a 3-rule policy that we need to follow. The first is extracting a data. Second is transforming a data. Third is loading the data, which we call it as ETL. So this ETL, extracting, transforming and loading the data in Power BI, is done with the help of Power Query Editor. So Power Query Editor helps you to extract, transform the data sources that you have imported into Power BI, and then create multiple reports from the same. So the sixth component that we'll talk about today is a Power View. In Power BI, the views we have are of 3 types. The first type of view we have is a report view, second type of view we have is a table view, and third type of view we have is a model view. So the very first view we have is a report view. So report view is basically how visualizing your report looks like. It's like how a report will look like. So that's what report view shows. Then the second type of view we have is table view. So basically the data that is imported into Power BI, it is shown in the form of rows and columns in this table view. Then the third type of view that we have is a model view. So how the columns are of the table. So whatever are the rows and columns of the tables will be visible in the model view. What all are the relationships made in between the tables, which is the primary key, which is the foreign key, and what are the relationships made between more than one columns will be visible in the model view. The seventh and the last component that we'll talk about today is a Power BI mobile app. As the name suggests, it is a kind of a mobile application that you can download for Power BI. So if you do not have your PC with you, or if you do not have any other source from where you can look to your reports or dashboards, so mobile application can be one of the most efficient way where you can just download the app and check your reports from anywhere in any part of the world. So we discussed about some of the important components that Power BI has. If you liked my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.